through your head before you're going to do a massive jump like?
I don't think we could put that on camera.
Going on with the family trade, really.
Stop. Can't speak. Ready?
Come on, guys, you ruined that whole thing, right?
Might be some dirt on his leg. Yeah, there is. Everyone's got
My main influence in biking is probably my uncle and my dad, because they've always been into sports. From a young age I got into it. My personal favourite tracks would probably be Fort William up in Scotland, Glentress, which is also in Scotland, Grisdale Forest because it's a nice long cross-country track and I like doing it with my mate Andy, and a few of the tracks that me and my mate Andy have built along the way. Been riding bikes since about 10 years old, doing cross-country mainly, but it's been about 3 years since I've got into riding downhill and I haven't turned back ever since. I probably spend most weekends out on my bike or building something bike related, and I'm always picking up my bike and just going on a random ride in evenings. The setup on my bike is all, mainly I just like to keep everything solid so it's not an issue, so I can ride my bike and nothing break really. So, I like my suspension set quite hard compared to most other riders just because I'm quite heavy, so it works for me. It can be an all-weather sport, it just really depends on your skill. If you've got a lot of skill you can ride when it's really wet and muddy, but if not then you're probably going to fall off a lot. Personally with me, I actually try not to think about anything, I just go for it and then I think about it once I've landed and hope it all goes well.
My main influences for biking would be my dad and my brother. They started biking when they were young, so I just kind of following with the family trade, stuck with BMXing. I've been biking for about 6 years in total. 4 years I did dirt jumping and downhilling, and I moved on to BMXing through my mate Nathan, so I'm just going to carry on with BMXing for a while. My favourite skate park ride would be the Works in Leeds. Indoor skate park, it's huge, it just pumps you up, it's massive, you have to commit to a lot of things, so it's just good to go and get a good training session in. So one of the most memorable crashes that I've witnessed was a friend called David. He just simply dropped down 2 steps, bailed and ended up with a brake lever in his shoulder, leaving a big inch deep hole in his shoulder, so that's probably the most memorable crash I've seen. Biking in general can be dangerous, it depends on the person that's doing it. You can learn how to fall within biking in general, but at the end of the day there's always that risk there of somebody falling and having a bad accident really.
I'll do one it. Enough that.
Done well, lads.
No, she's done well there, mate. Good.